Okay, Pisces, let's talk about your week. The card at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess reversed. So, interesting energies actually this week for you. And there's something that's a little off. The High Priestess reversed means that you may be feeling something that is a little inaccurate. Your intuition is off. Now keep that in mind, because Pisces, you're the most intuitive, energetically like connected energy. You read people very well. You know where they stand. You just dial right into where they are. And you might be misreading this a little bit this week. So just be a little cautious. Where are you, though, with respect to your love life? We have the Two of Cups, the Moon, Six of Swords reversed, and the Three of Pentacles. So, again, back to this Libran sexy energy. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles, leveling up. Either you're getting promoted at work, or you're getting additional work, or just more money. That could be. Or you're actually getting into a commitment. Or you could also be like adding to your union in terms of a baby and fertility. There's this leveling up aspect. You're either getting committed, you're getting engaged, you're thinking about it, you're talking about it. Babies are on the table, maybe like talking about pregnancy, talking about life, talking about money. You're leveling up with respect to love. And you and your partner are both actually really sharing in this energy. They're giving to you, you're giving to them. The Six of Swords reverse talks about you're kind of done with that clearing energy, clearing everything out of the past. You're just done. Like your mind is sorted. You know what you want, and you know that you're going to get there very possibly with this person. So that's beautiful, and that's very good. The Moon is your card. It talks about tapping again into our intuition. It also can talk a little bit about hidden information. So what I'm seeing here with these cards, combined with the High Priestess for you Pisces, is you may be feeling a little off about where your partner stands. You may be misjudging a little bit where they stand with respect to you. So be a little aware and talk to them and be open. The key this week for you is going to be openness and communication. It really, really, really is. Okay, where are they, your person? Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is the card of wanting to be single, have money, bodies on point, like loving life, social life, all that. Reversed. So either their life is on point and they want to be in a relationship, a committed bond with you, or they feel like they can't be in a relationship because they have to sort their life out. Either way. Could go either way. They do have the Ten of Swords reversed, so I'm sensing that you guys have gone through, or they've gone through some major heartbreak or major ending in terms of love. They're getting over that. That's why this is reversed. That energy is dissipating. Six of Wands reversed though, and Eight of Wands reversed. This is talking about feeling like a failure, and this is talking about lack of communication. That's why I said, if things are really going well, Pisces, be sure that your partner feels they're going equally well, because they might be viewing things a little differently. They may need more communication from you. They may feel like they're losing you on some aspect because of the lack of communication. So this is key. Touch base with them. Ask them questions. Find out how they are. Because there's something here where they don't feel completely connected or safe with you. They may want to be, but they're not sure. They're not sure. And it's causing them to feel like they need to make a decision. You may need to make a decision too. If you're feeling like something's off with them, you might need to be feeling like you're making a decision. Two of Swords. Okay? That's the challenge position. A decision needs to be made. Clarity needs to be found. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Maybe this is a newer relationship. This card, when this is upright, it means that roots have been planted. There's growth here. It's slow, but it is also solid. It is also real. Reversed, that growth either hasn't sunk in yet, it hasn't taken place, or something's off. This is your benefit. So if this is a newer relationship and those roots haven't really taken place yet, understand that this is a benefit because you guys aren't used to each other's patterns yet, and you can get used to them, but it's going to take communication and openness. The outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. So again, this is slow movement forward. This is action, stable action towards a stable future. This is you or them saying, hey, I'm sorry. I would like to talk about this. Can we go to dinner and talk? Or hey, I miss you. Or hey, how was work today? Like, I've been thinking about you. How are you? Like, taking those types of actions that seem so basic, they seem so fundamental, but that's the thing, Pisces, they are fundamental. They are important to touch base and check in with your partner, because if they feel like they've had a really crappy week or a couple weeks, you may have too, but they're needing this communication from you. So give it to them. All right, let's get some high-level advice and guidance messages. What are the high-level advice and guidance messages for Pisces this week in terms of their love life? What are the messages and advice and guidance that Pisces really need to hear with respect to their love life this week? High-level advice and guidance messages. The King of Swords, in terms of advice and guidance, Pisces, this is definitely saying that you're detached from emotions and thinking more about strategy and logic and analysis, when in truth, you actually, again, you're disconnected. You need to reconnect, figure out a way to reconnect with your person, with your partner, with your intuition. There is this sense of disconnection this week. The Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups talks about apathy and boredom. In terms of advice and guidance, again, your partner may be feeling like you are not that into them. Maybe you're not, but either way, you need to communicate. There's all this emotion here and potential, and it's just floating off into the breeze to be lost for all time. Be a little careful with that energy, Pisces. And the Three of Wands. There is this sense, your person or you, there kind of is this sense that nothing else can be done. But very rarely is that actually the case. We feel that way, so we stay put. We feel that way, so we stay silent, or we don't, put our vulnerabilities out on the line. But very rarely can nothing else be done. So just be a little aware of that. There is a sense of detachment and apathy this week, and your partner needs you to be attached. They need to know what's going on, because I'm sensing you feel like everything's good, but I think you're misreading that a little bit. Everything is not so good on your partner's side, and you can make it good by just like letting them know that you're thinking about them or something along those lines. All right, Pisces, leave your comments below. Thanks so much for all of your shares and your subscribes. I cannot believe how well my channel's doing. I'm just so grateful and thankful, and I really appreciate it. It's been an amazing, fun journey. So thank you so very much. All right, I'll see you in your monthlies. Bye, Pisces.